It's Bridgitte. Welcome to the pick a card reading this week. So today we are doing message meant for you. Message meant for you. Message meant for you. Something like that. I can't even remember. God. All right. So today I am doing something slightly different. I'm not using the usual cards. I am using different cards. We have Uno cards here. And we have snappy dressers. They come in this little box set. I was going to use phase 10. But I thought I'll use Uno. Next time I'll use phase 10. So, let's get started. No messages meant for you. Let's pull out the cards for each group. So, may this reading be for the highest good of group 1. May you receive the information you need, and may you be open to receiving it. May this be for the highest good of group 1. May you receive the information you need, and may you be open to receiving it. Group 1. Group 1. Okay, none of them come out. I'll listen. Oh, there's a lot of green cards there, isn't there? All right, so that's group 1. Let's put you there. Group 1. Group 2. Group 2. May this reading be for the highest good of group 2. May you receive the information you need, and may you be open to receiving it. Group 2. Oh, loads of them come out. All right, group 2. May this reading be for the highest good of group 2. May you receive the information you need, and may you be open to receiving it. That one feels nice. All right. And last but not least, group 3. Group 3. May this reading be for the highest good of group 3. May you receive the information you need, and may you be open to receiving it. I think I felt some cards flip over. Yeah. While I was shuffling. So let's get them ones out. While I was shuffling for group 3. Oh, there's so many of these cards. Uno's got so many cards. Let's see if any more. Was it just one? It was, okay. All right, group 3. May this reading be for the highest good of group 3. May you receive the information you need, and may you be open to receiving it. Thank you. All right, so these are the groups. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3. If you would like to take a moment to sit with the piles, the groups, before we continue, then please do pause. Well, you don't need to pause now. I've got to take a picture. You can have your moment. Got to take a picture. All right, so if you would like to take any more time to be able to choose your pile, then please pause now. Sorry, I'm just sorting out myself. All right, so you move over to the side, you move over to the side. Let's get rid of you. So we have group 3. Group 3, the 3 comes sliding out. Group 2, group 1. Welcome, group 1. This is your reading for today, your message meant for you. The message meant for you. That's what this was called, the message meant for you. Let's see what we have. Wow. Wow. It's like, if you were playing the game, these would be really nice cards. All right. There's a lot of green here. A lot. 3 out of 4 cards are green. And this one, you could make it any colour you wanted and it's got green in it. So there's a lot of green here. The green is to do with the heart chakra. So this tells me this 4 is a +4. It's not just 4, it's +4. This tells me that you made a decision with the 4. You made a decision to move towards something. Now this something with this card, I feel it's going to impact, this decision that you made is going to impact a lot of areas in your life. I feel that it's going to impact how you view yourself, your confidence, your worthiness, how you view your beliefs of where you've been before and the beliefs that you've held on about yourself, your attachments, how you have been able to express yourself. I'm seeing this as the 2 blues, how you've been able to express yourself and how you have been kind of using your intuition. And then we have the green, which is around opening your heart space, love. So I feel that you made a decision. That decision is for the maximum benefit to you, is a plus. And I feel that it will be helping in all these areas of your life. Now, from that decision, I would usually say that you're struggling with the decision because you're not necessarily seeing the results of what you wanted to see. So it's kind of like, but what if it doesn't work? And what if I'm not good enough? And it's more about your doubts about yourself. So what if I'm not good enough? What if I can't do this? What if they don't like me? What if they don't accept me? There's a million what ifs, and doubts about you being able to receive this. So it brings us to these 2 cards, which for me are kind of like, they're like the camel in my animal cards. They're like, should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? This is, when you made this decision with the 4, you had kind of got to grips with yourself with the number 3. Because we do have 2 here, and we have +2 as well. And we do have +4. So there's the 3 that's missing in the middle. So I feel that you have you decided that you wanted to be truer to yourself, authentic self, not ego self, not the attachment self. So I feel that that decision that you made with the 4, which was to walk towards authentic self. But a lot of doubts have come up from this authentic self. And it's because you do have attachments to where you were before. That's normal. We have attachments to where we've been. You have a belief system that is attached to where it has been. Your ideas about self are where you have been until you become firm in who you are becoming. So this should I stay or should I go? I feel like for you, it's just simply you're in a new place. And not just a new place, but it's like all of you that's changing at the same time. So it feels extremely difficult. It feels confusing, probably lonely. It feels like everything is falling away. And it's like, yeah, but what's going on here? And it's like where you have been will not feel comfortable to you anymore. You have a lot of love for where you've been. There's a lot of love here. You have a lot of love for where you've been, but you want more. You don't want to remain where you've been. But the attachments of where you've been are still there. You've still got the cords connecting you to where you have been. So when you got to this 4, you made this decision with the idea of where you're going. But as you're walking towards where you're going, there's a lot of attachments to where you've been that are wanting to pull you back, wanting you to do your norm, wanting you to do the routine that you've always done, to think in the same way you always have. It does not want you to change. That's the ego. It doesn't want us to change. It feels extremely uncomfortable walking into the new. So this is like, it's really understandable, this should I stay or should I go. It's that these attachments are wanting you to move back to where you were. But you are being defiant. Well done, you. So this is like you moving forward still, even though you've got all these attachments, you're still in the idea of, yeah, but this is the best thing for me at this moment. This is what I really want. And although that is very firm in your energetic self, this new becoming of self, the old self doesn't agree. The old self is like, no, but I'm not in this. I don't want this. I'm not interested in what you're doing. Just take me to where I know, because that's all I want. And you're like, but that doesn't feel comfortable to me anymore. And I'm just not happy there anymore. And it's like, stop justifying yourself. You do not need to justify yourself, even to yourself. You're allowed to make different choices for your future. You're allowed to want different things for your future. And yes, your old self will keep pulling you back towards where you've been, but that's not who you are anymore. It's not who you're choosing to be anymore. And yes, the old self will want to dictate, but you're not the old self. You're not that person anymore. We have a 2 plus. A 2 plus is really interesting because the 2 I would usually read as somebody that struggles with depression, somebody that doesn't feel loved, doesn't feel supported, somebody that is moving into a new place and the people around them are not understanding them. They're not offering the support, that you're not feeling the support from them. It's not that they're not offering it. You're not feeling the support of these people. But this +2, I feel like, and not, is the 2 in general, is that you're not feeling the support or love of people around you. And what generally happens is you move down into a really low place that you don't feel good. And in that place, you struggle to see signs and synchronicities. You struggle to see the love that's all around you. You struggle to connect to the messages that come through in signs and synchronicities. So you could be listening to the radio and a song comes on that reminds you of something, puts you in a really good place. It feels good. It's like it's giving you a message that you're understanding. You're watching a program, it's giving you a message that you're understanding. You come here and you see me and you hear a message that you're understanding. These are all the universe speaking through whatever device it is. And device, I mean anything. I don't just mean a phone, a computer. I don't mean that. I mean, it could be a flower. It could be an animal. It could be just you seeing something or hearing something, smelling something, tasting something, feeling something. It could be in any way. And I feel that what happened with you before is that you did go into that low vibrational two, and you may be tapping into it now simply because you're, should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? So because you're in this place, it's very likely pulled you into a lower vibrational two. But I feel for you that you've done so much work on loving yourself, changing the way that you feel about yourself, changing how you have viewed your life, whether you felt guilty before or had regrets before. I feel like this is like a really deep shedding for you of all of that. And although you may be dipped into a lower vibration, I feel you are seeing the synchronicities around you, which is really beautiful because they will help you to get out of this energy of should I stay or should I go? It's not working for me. Why is it not working? And it will bring you to the messages that you receive will help you to know that what you did was the right thing for you. It's moving you to an amazing place that is so expansive. And I say so expansive because we have 6, 4 and 2 is 6, and they're both pluses. So it's like you're in a place that is expanding, you're becoming expansive rather than limited in a little box. There's no more box for you. And the more you get pulled into that should I stay or should I go, the more you get into the lower vibration, and the more you will not see the signs that support this decision. Yeah. So keep working from the signs, the synchronicities, the love that you're feeling, the understanding that this is just a moment. You will move beyond this moment. You will move beyond your own self-doubts. They're just part of who you've been, not who you're becoming. So this is really beautiful. It's powerful. You are stepping up. This is like you don't know this place. You're going to get to know this place. And it should be a really exciting experience for you getting to know this place, because this place is so full of love. It's so full of loving yourself, loving outside yourself. It's so full of being able to be yourself in all ways and not worrying about, but what will that person think if I do this? And what will that person think if I do that? This is just you authentic to self. It's extremely beautiful and empowering energy. And well done you for putting yourself here, because you don't get here without doing the work that requires for you to raise up in vibrations, to heal. That's why you're raising, because you're healing yourself. It's beautiful. Well done, well done, well done, well done, well done. Group 1, I wish you a wonderful day. Take care of yourself and continue on this beautiful journey of expansion. I feel so happy for you, Group 1. I'm salivating all over the place. All right, Group 1, well done. Bye-bye. Let's drink a little bit of water before we start with Group 2. Group 2. Group 2, welcome. This is your reading for today. Did any of your cards turn? Oh, you got 5 Uno cards. Wow. All right, let's see what they're saying. 5 Uno cards and one. Can I fit them all? And one snappy dresser. Yeah, let's leave it like that. All right, so let's turn them. Stop in the name of love before you break my heart. That's the message of that card. It's green, which is all about your heart chakra. and is a stop. You get over. So why are you being asked to stop so that you don't break your heart? All right, we have the blue free. The blue, when I turn it over, straight away I went to the throat chakra. So I'm going to sit with the throat chakra because that's where it took me to. Because it's blue, I can go to the throat chakra or the third eye. It's kind of neither blue, kind of in between the two blues. So I just do what I feel. So this is showing me the throat chakra. The 3 is a message of in search of a oneness. So what this tells me is that you have been looking outside of yourself to feel complete. So in search of a oneness is that it's you're searching for the oneness of you feeling complete within yourself. But how do you feel complete within yourself if you're searching outside of yourself? Because there's nothing outside of yourself that's going to make you feel complete. It's all within yourself. So this stop in the name of love is about you connecting to your heart and allowing yourself to be authentic to self. Stop looking outside of yourself. Stop looking for other people to kind of tell you how amazing you are and how great you are, because the 3 is great. The 3 is a creative, and especially with the throat chakra, that's like expression. So you have so much expression to share with the world, but I feel like this is like fearful of showing it to the world, because there's this idea that you won't be loved if you're sharing what you have with the world. Sharing your ideas with the world, expressing yourself in your own authentic honesty. Ooh, 2 blue. 2 blue, baby, I love you. Oh, ooh, ah, you're the one I'm just messing around. Right. I feel like music is a big part of you, because I mean, I've got Stop in the Name of Love, and I know it's not 2 blue, but I'm just messing around. It came to my mind. True blue, baby, I love you. Ooh. It's all about love, isn't it? The 2 is a message of love is all around. The 2 in blue, I feel like I said with the 3, that's what it's feeling like. You're fearful of expressing yourself. I feel like what happens with you is, by you not expressing yourself, it puts you in a place of feeling like you cannot be yourself. People are not supporting you. They're not helping you. The 2. The 2 is a feeling of being unloved and unsupported. It's a feeling of, it's a low vibration. It feels like you're by yourself. It feels like it's a victim kind of place, a blaming other people place. And I feel like that's why you're being told to stop looking outside of yourself. The message for the 2 is love is all around. And it's like all the messages come together in my mind, and it was again, stop in the name of love. It's so strong that you've been seeking this from outside yourself, and it's like you are so powerful by yourself. The 3 is a genius. It's somebody that just has so much creativity that flows through them, somebody that receives messages. The 2 is somebody in higher vibration, is somebody that receives insights, signs, synchronicities, messages from the universe that help with your creativity. But I feel like what this is saying is, like, you receive the signs and synchronicities, you're too fearful of going after them because of how other people perceive that. So it's like you're not loving yourself, you're loving everybody around you. But loving everybody around you does not help you. It doesn't bring you to you. It doesn't really help other people around you when they're not seeing you authentically. 1, 2, 3, stop. And they're all blue. Let's see what this one is. Another blue. 0, 1, 2, 3. Did my daughter put these in order? Well, I shuffled them anyway. So did she put them in order? Sometimes my daughter goes through my cards and she puts them on. No, they're not in order. They're very not in order. Yeah, they're not. Right. Just want to check. There's a lot of blue, isn't it? A lot of blue of... And 0, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put that there. The 1 is a message of going through changes. And I do feel this is a big change for you around expressing yourself, being honest with self, loving self, giving yourself what you need to be able to thrive in love. It's like there's these 2 different sides I'm feeling here. This is like the 0 for me is like you're in a cycle of what you've been doing all along. Hiding yourself, not expressing yourself, not feeling worthy enough to express yourself maybe. There's no yellow here, but I'm feeling it. So not feeling that your voice is powerful enough, not feeling that you have anything to say, not feeling like you don't speak good enough or you don't know enough words or whatever it is. Because, I mean, we're all different. So we all have our own little reasons for why we don't express ourselves. Maybe you haven't been listened to before. And that's something that you're holding with you. That because you haven't been listened to before, it's always going to be that way. But this is kind of like an attachment to the past. This is very similar to 1. This is an attachment to the past that you're carrying along with you. And you're being asked very firmly, stop in the name of love. To start working from a different place. Start believing that you are able to express yourself. You are able to connect to the signs and synchronicities. And you are able to take inspired action, which is what you haven't been doing. You've been moving from a place of kind of a controlling action, fearful action, rather than inspired action. And you're being so... It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, baby, say you love me. All these love songs keep coming out for you. 5, 6, 7, time. It's time. It's time. 8, 9, 10, 11. I just want to keep on climbing till you are mine. Whoa, listen to that song. That song sounds like it's meant for you at this moment. Keep climbing. Keep pushing yourself. Keep moving yourself to this place of being able to work from an inspired place. All right, so these are the Snappy Dresser cards. This is the zebra. You see the zebra's wearing, well, let me start with the zebra. The zebra for me is a message of, can you see me? Can you see me with all of this blue? With the expression, can you see? Of course I can see you. Of course I can see you. But you don't feel like people are seeing you. Can you see me as a feeling like you're there, but you're kind of like the wallflower. Nobody's noticing you. It's because you're not expressing yourself authentically to you. You're wanting people to like you, so you're behaving in a way for people to like you, but that way is, it's not really allowing. I've got, my time at this moment was 1, 2, 3, 12:30 it was. Yeah, you've been hiding yourself, and the people that will like you are not actually liking you. They're liking they're liking your false self. Your false self is not you. The ego self, it's not you. It's part of you, but it's not authentic you. It's not the inspired you. We also have it wearing a blue hat. Express yourself through inspiration. Mind. Express yourself through through inspiration, not through control. We have red glasses. They are red, aren't they? They are red. We have red glasses. These red glasses, for me, show me that you have been looking at your world through ego, not through inspiration, not through creativity, not through loving yourself. We've got a book here as well. So not through the education of self. You've been working from a place of ego. You've been working through whether you can see it or not in your reality at this moment. But it's not everything that you are manifesting that you will see in this moment. You will see signs and synchronicities. You will see things that are being shown to you to show you what's on your path. It could be in the subtlest of ways, but you will be shown. But if you have on these glasses of ego, then it's like nothing is working for me. Nothing feels good. Why is this not working? Why is that not working? Why do I not have what I want? Why did this person do this? Why did this person do that? Why? It's like the two is a victim. The two is somebody that blames other people for what they see in their environment. This is looking through the eyes of ego, not through the eyes of expansion, creation, love. The book is green, actually. Love. He's holding on to it. This is like you really want to work. There's so much orange here as well. His scarf and his trousers are both orange. So this is like you have worked from a place of ego, of control, of wanting people to like you. But now it's like love yourself. Love yourself. Work from this creative place, this creative genius that you are, and allow the expression out. And whoever gets put in your world from doing that, enjoy them, because they will be the people that really do love you. They will be the people that are telling you, stop in the name of love before you break your heart, because it's you breaking your heart. It's you stopping yourself from moving towards this amazingness. This is, ew. It's like so much creation. How much? We're on a 6 again. That's why I'm saying this is really similar to a Power 1. We've got slightly different numbers, but they still ended up with a 6 after calculating them all together. This is about you expanding yourself. You growing into a new version of yourself. You becoming more creative and working from a place of loving what you do. Loving what you do. Love the creations that come out of you. Love the way you express yourself with these creations. The book, holding on to the book, could be that you've got a lot of knowledge around what you do, your passion, this creativity that comes through you. You've got a lot of knowledge around it, but are you expressing the knowledge? Are you sharing the knowledge? Do you feel confident enough to be able to do that? And at the moment, I feel that that's what you're walking towards. It's definitely not where you're coming from. Where you're coming from, I feel like you were in this cycle of kind of moving towards something but never really getting there, because you'd get to the 4, which is the action, and there's a stop there. So the action wouldn't actually be taken. You get to the 3 where you really want to be yourself and you want to show the world yourself, but you're just not confident, and you haven't been confident enough to be able to take the actions towards this expression. And it could be, your expression could be writing a book. Could be writing a book. It could be. Could be anything, because I mean there's so many different creations, isn't there? The book could also be that you no, that was it, that you've studied something, so you've become really good at studying this, but you're just too fearful to take the action towards it. Or that a book, it could be a book. that there's something physical that could come out of the creation that you are bringing into the world. And not just something physical, but a book is something that the whole world gets the opportunity to be part of if they're choosing to. So I do feel that whatever this creation is for you is something that will benefit a lot of people through love. But because the zebra is wearing this yellow t-shirt, I do feel that there's a lot of work on self around your confidence, your worthiness, your deserving, your... It's interesting because I remember at some point I was saying I've got yellow in my mind, although there's no yellow, but this yellow t-shirt is taking up the whole torso. It means that every part of the organs are connected to this yellow. Yellow for me is about how you love yourself and whether you're loving yourself or not. And this feels like you haven't been loving yourself, but that's something that to work on so that you can overcome this block of taking actions towards your inspirations, not through control, but inspired thoughts. This is really nice. You are a very empowered person. You're an extremely creative person. Extremely creative. Even just the zebra by itself. It's not a horse. It's not a mule. It's not a donkey. They're all kind of boring looking. It's a zebra that has all of these markings on itself. So it's like you can't really miss it. Although when a zebra stands with lots of other zebras, you do miss it. You can't see them individually. It's very difficult to see them individually. So I feel that you've been standing with a lot of people that have been like you and have not really taken action towards themselves or their creativity. But you stand alone. Stand alone knowing that you got this. You are complete without the need of anybody else around you supporting you or hiding within them. You don't need to hide anymore. Allow yourself out and shine your light. Da, 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 da. Shine your light. I'm loving this. All right, group 2, you have a wonderful day. I hope this made sense to you. And I will see you soon. Take care. Bye. Let's drink some more water. Group 3, welcome. This is your reading for today. Did any of yours turn? Yeah, a couple of them. All right, so you got 2 snappy dresser cards and you got the number 3. It's interesting, the readings are so similar today from one to the other. There's like a lot of the same energy going on around. Very interesting. Very interesting. As I'm looking at let's turn this one and see what this one is. Yeah, yellow, green. It's very similar. All right, so I feel like you are in a process of healing. And I feel like that because you've got a pink scarf on. So I feel like some of your healing will be around your throat, being able to express yourself. And this one's got pink shoes. So I feel like you are walking towards this place that you are being able to express yourself better. I do feel like the expressing that you're doing that is improving as you're healing is towards self. You see? I didn't even see this before, but it's so nice. We've got the pink scarf on the panda, which is healing for me. And then we've got the yellow scarf on the giraffe, which is, for me, the yellow is a message of your physical self, how you perceive your physical self, the confidence that you have. because it's on the throat, I feel like this is part of your healing, your expression, but definitely about self. This kind of is taking me to a Jack. It feels like you have had this big inner bully as part of your life that has been walking with you forever. And it's a voice that you're very used to hearing. It's a voice that you've been hearing for so long, it like became part of your everyday life. But I feel like you're moving into something different. I feel like orange for me is about creating. I feel like you're creating a different version of your baby self. You're talking to your young self in a different way, or to yourself in a different way. The giraffe for me is about protection. So I feel like you're now protecting yourself from these ideas of when you were a child and nurturing this child. You're creating this nurturing through expressing in a different way, through expressing in a protective way, in a loving way, in a kind way. And this is changing your roots. It's changing your mindset. It's changing the circuits that you've created already to create something so much more beneficial to yourself, within yourself, with how you're able to be, because you're building confidence within yourself. You're loving yourself in a way you never have. This giraffe is wearing light blue glasses, so I'm seeing that as expression as well. So through the things that you're seeing, you're able to express yourself. You're able to connect to on a deeper level than what you have before. Then we have the three. The three is a message of in search of a oneness. So with this giraffe, the protection, the child through this teddy, the healing, the root chakra that's being moved around at the moment for you. I feel like the three is a message of in search of a oneness, and I feel that's what you've been doing, searching for a oneness exterior to yourself. But I feel that now is the time that you are like, yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm actually, I am complete already. I don't need anything to make me complete. All I need to do is keep giving myself what I need, keep nurturing myself. And in the nurture of myself, I'm building myself up to the degree that I am able to create from a different place. I am able to love myself in a different way. The green for me is love. He's got green shoes, green trousers, and a green hat. He's walking in love. He's walking in love. And he is connected to the divine. So this is a completely different place that you're working from. This is a very similar reading to group 2, yeah? You're working from a very different place to what you have worked from before. He's got light blue glasses on as well. Look at that. There's like 6 different colour glasses. And your 2 animals both have the same colour glasses. Light blue glasses. Yeah, so I feel like this is the roots, the red, on the head. This is green on the head. So I feel like one of the roots that are changing within you is your ability to love thyself, to love yourself, to work more from a place of divinity, connection to source, connection to more than just the physical world. This is like, this is like really deep. With this whole torso in purple, and then the number 3, and then all this love around, you're definitely walking in love. And in the book, which is green as well, is, I feel this could be you write a book. This creation that you're building could be how you overcome your own childhood, how you overcome your own, or how you healed yourself You could be writing a book about that. It could be that you have learned so much and now you're practicing that love. You're practicing that love through your connection to source energy. That connection to source energy will be giving you insights, will be sending you messages in whichever way it's sending you messages, but you will be receiving messages. And with this yellow here, it requires you to be authentic to self, honest with self, honest about your expression, to move forward in love, with the love of the universe and the love of self. And self is an ego thing, but it's part of who we are. We're not just energy. We are humans. We have this flesh. And it's not to ignore the flesh and just to become a divine being. It's to use the flesh to be able to work in a divine way. So you will receive messages from the universe, and then the action is taken from the physical self. It's about you allowing that out of you to be able to walk forward with these divine inspirations, trusting in your ability to let them out of yourself, trusting in who you are, not needing anybody else to help you with allowing them out, because you trust in what you've been given. You trust yourself. You trust the universe. The panda is black and white. That's what's kind of standing out of the panda for me at this moment. Is black and white. And I feel like that is kind of like the contrast of where you have, it's like allowing the black and white to work together. I feel like you have been seeing them as two separate things. So it's like the creativity, the loving self, this has all been difficult because it's kind of like, but this is bad and I'm not nice because of this, and I've not been loving, or I've not allowed all this creativity to come out of me, and I could be healing better than I am, but I'm not doing a very good job. This is all the inner bully. This is all the inner bully. When divine and ego are working together, you are doing a good job. There is no judgment of you. There is only this moment. That is literally all there is, this moment. And what you do at this moment, anything before that has gone. It's not a truth anymore. But this giraffe, the protector carrying this teddy, shows me that you are still holding on to certain remnants of your past, of a child self of your past, and that you are children like to be liked, and this is wanting to be liked, but this is also you moving out of that through all this healing that you're experiencing, moving out of that. So you will be liked, but you don't have to fake who you are to be liked. You can be liked by the people that actually like you, not because you're acting in a way that suits them, but because you're being authentic to self and they like that version of you. So as you move from this older version of yourself, you will have people that fall away. It will be an automatic thing. I'm seeing the 9, 3, 6, 9. And they have to fall away for you to be able to express yourself as your authentic self. They have to fall away, let go of, detached. This is also about expansion because it's 3, 6, 9. So it's also about expansion, you expanding yourself, you allowing yourself to work from this place of creativity, of confidence within who you are and what you're doing in your world, and of love towards self and outside of self, to everything. Love, but it's really about you moving out of this place that you've been where you didn't feel good enough who you were, and really trusting in yourself that you are absolutely amazing as you are. You've got this. You are a beautiful person, and you may be coming, I believe you're coming from a place that was extremely difficult for you emotionally, but you're working on that and you're building yourself up through that, despite your ego inner bully, that part of the ego, the inner bully, dictating to you your whole life of who you are and what you are and how crap you are and how rubbish you are and how you've not done anything right. You're still making this journey. You're still putting that love into yourself. You're still a creative person, even despite the fact that you've constantly told yourself that you're not. You're still working from that place. You still have it in you. So well done you for your consistency of being authentic to self, even though you're hiding through it. This is about you no longer hiding through it and you allowing yourself out so that you can express it, and you can express it in a really beautiful way that will shine, shine, shine. Very beautiful. Yeah, this is a really big healing journey of love. Really big healing journey of love, of creating, allowing the creative juices out of you, and that special source energy that you're so connected to. You're very connected to, because it's purple. There's a lot of orange in this card. So you're definitely connected to source energy and to creating. And it's just, how are you going to allow that out of you? And not telling yourself, not how, it's just stop talking yourself out of it. That's it, simply. Stop talking yourself out of it. Allow yourself to walk towards what you're walking towards without the worry of where it's taking you. Just simply trust that you've been given the knowledge, that you have the universe all around you, protecting you, loving you as you walk through this journey. And like I said, the yin yang, learning to work with your energetic self, which is the inspiration, but the human self is the one that takes action towards the inspiration. So bringing them two together, work from the inspired action, and then allow your human self, the physical self, to be able to do the work for that inspired action, because that will bring you so much. It's kind of like it will set your world on fire. That's what this feels like. That's what it feels like. So group 3, I hope that made sense to you. I will see you soon. Take care of yourselves and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.